In 1981, Gotham City is a breeding ground for discontent. Unemployment and crime run rampant, leaving many impoverished and feeling abandoned by the system. Amidst this turmoil lives Arthur Fleck, a party clown with dreams of stand-up comedy. He shares a cramped apartment with his mother, Penny, and struggles with a neurological condition that triggers uncontrollable laughter. Dependent on social services for his medication, Arthur's life takes a darker turn after a street gang assault. His co-worker, Randall, provides him with a handgun, ostensibly for self-defense. He connects with his neighbor, Sophie Dumonde, a single mother, and invites her to his upcoming comedy gig. However, his life spirals downward when his gun accidentally falls out of his pocket during a children's hospital performance, leading to his dismissal. On a subway train, still in his clown makeup, Arthur is brutally attacked by three drunken businessmen from Wayne Enterprises. In what he perceives as self-defense, he shoots and kills them, coldly executing the last man. Thomas Wayne, the city's billionaire mayoral candidate, condemns the murders, labeling those envious of the wealthy as clowns. This rhetoric ignites public outrage, and protests erupt, with demonstrators donning clown masks in Arthur's image. Meanwhile, budget cuts decimate the social services program, leaving Arthur without access to his crucial medication. Sophie attends Arthur's stand-up show, a disastrous performance marked by his uncontrollable laughter and inability to deliver jokes effectively. Adding insult to injury, popular talk show host Murray Franklin ridicules Arthur on national television, broadcasting clips of his terrible routine. Arthur discovers a letter written by Penny to Thomas Wayne, claiming that Arthur is Wayne's illegitimate son. Penny insists she's telling the truth. Arthur confronts Thomas Wayne at his mansion, meeting young Bruce Wayne but fleeing after a confrontation with the family butler, Alfred. Detectives from the Gotham City Police Department begin investigating Arthur's connection to the subway killing. Penny suffers a stroke and is hospitalized. At a public event, Arthur confronts Thomas Wayne, who dismisses Penny as delusional and denies being Arthur's father. Desperate for answers, Arthur breaks into Arkham Asylum and steals Penny's medical file. The file reveals that Penny adopted Arthur and allowed her abusive boyfriend to harm him. Penny, however, claims that Thomas Wayne used his influence to fabricate the adoption and had her committed to the asylum to conceal their affair. Confused and enraged, Arthur visits Sophie, only to discover that their previous encounters were figments of his imagination. The terrified Sophie orders him to leave. Following day, Arthur murders Penny in the hospital. His increasingly popular comedy clips catch the attention of Murray Franklin, who invites Arthur to appear on his show. Before the taping, Arthur is visited by Randall and another former colleague, Gary. He kills Randall in revenge, but spares Gary, who had always treated him with kindness. On his way to the studio, Arthur is pursued by the two detectives on a train filled with clown protesters. One detective accidentally shoots a protester, sparking a riot that allows Arthur to escape. Before going live, Arthur requests that Murray introduce him as Joker, a pointed reference to Murray's earlier mockery. Arthur's appearance on the show takes a dark turn. He delivers morbid jokes, confesses to the subway murders, and unleashes a tirade against a society that neglects the downtrodden and mentally ill. He then murders Murray Franklin live on air and is arrested as chaos erupts across Gotham. In the ensuing riots, a lone rioter corners the Wayne family in an alley, killing Thomas and Martha Wayne but sparing young Bruce. A chaotic scene unfolds as rioters and an ambulance crash into the police car transporting Arthur, freeing him to the cheers of the crowd. At Arkham Asylum, Arthur chuckles to himself about a joke, telling a psychiatrist that she wouldn't understand. He then flees from the orderlies, leaving a trail of bloody footprints behind him.